following program was produced by an independent community producer. The opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the QATV staff or board of directors. QATV, in compliance with FCC regulations, is prohibited from exercising control over the content of independent, member-produced public access programming.
Good evening. My name's Chuck Vermette, and a fella just asked me when I came in, what do I like to call myself? I don't like being boxed in. I like playing a lot of different music like the Beatles used to do, like before music got commercialized, and that's what I hope to do tonight. Some of them will be some of my own. Hope to play a classical piece, a show piece, a little bit of a novelty song, some rock and roll, because I love it all. This first one is one of my own. It's called Tell Her Again. Tell her again, tell her again, tell her that you love her, and tell her again. The fire leaps high on a soft, gentle wind. Tell her that you love her, tell her again. Perhaps it's a weakness and shouldn't be so, but we need to hear what we already know. Tell her again, tell her again, tell her that you love her. Tell her again. A tree in a storm breaks or it bends. Tell her that you love her. Tell her again. Perhaps you've forgotten. Here's what to say. You can't remember when it wasn't that way. Tell her again. Tell her again. Tell her again. Tell her that you love her. Tell her again. Tell her that you love her. Tell her again. This next one is also one of my own. And if you're from Connecticut or been to Connecticut, I spent 8 wonderful years there, and you recognize some of the place names. It's called Another Monday in Stamford. Stamford, another day to be something you're not. You're full of gossip and innuendo, slept with a sermon or just plain forgot. There's gotta be something, there's gotta be something, there's gotta be something better than this in New Canaan. boys in the city, smoking the reefer and snorting those lines. I couldn't handle it, I wouldn't admit it, and there was a moment I thought I lost my mind. There's gotta be something, there's gotta be something, there's gotta be something better than this in New Canaan. You say, you know it's a game and you want to play, but I've seen too many people who don't know when to quit. Another week till the weekend, another weekend of wondering why the highs are lower, the lows are higher, and always the feeling that can't be denied. There's gotta be something, there's gotta be something, there's gotta be something better than this in New Canaan. There's gotta be something, there's gotta be something, there's gotta be something better than this in New Canaan. I don't talk much during songs. I like to let songs speak for themselves. I'd rather not explain a song because it might mean something to you different from me. For instance, I always hate it when I see a movie. I've never seen a movie of a book I liked. There's always a magic that ruined it for me when I got to somebody showed exactly what somebody's like, or they leave out a favorite scene. So I don't want to take anything away from what somebody may feel about a song. I prefer to let that stay with them. But unlike that, this song is from the show Les Miserables. It's about revolution. I like to think 50 years ago we were going to overcome, and I still wonder what happened. And I know I've met them. I'm sure you have too, people who have been victims of revolution, trying to change and lost their way on the wayside. It's called Empty Chairs and Empty Tables. There's a dream that can't be spoken. There's a pain goes on and on. Empty chairs and empty tables. Now my friends are dead and gone. Here they talked of revolution. Here it was they lit the flame. Here they sang about tomorrow, but tomorrow never came. From the table in the corner, they could see a world reborn, and they moved with voices ringing, and I can hear them now, the very words that they had sung became their last communion on the lonely barricade at dawn. Oh, my friends, forgive me that I live and you are gone. There's a dream that can't be spoken. There's a pain goes on and on. Phantom faces at the window. Phantom shadows on the floor. Empty chairs and empty tables where my friends will meet no more. Oh, my friends, don't ask me what your sacrifice was for. Empty chairs and empty tables where my friends will meet no more. And now, as they say in Monty Python, for something completely different. After I tune, as a dear friend of mine, Diane Holbrook, likes to say, we tune because we care. Well, I must admit, I must be grateful when I started doing this 40 years ago, and we didn't have little dials that just told us when we were in tune. We had to take out a little fork or do it by ear or torture ourselves. I guess that's our version of the when I was your age, I had to walk through 6 miles in a snowstorm story. I love songs about how people meet. I love learning about how people meet. Just getting their stories, it's a wonderful thing. This is one of my own, and it's about two people who meet under very special circumstances. It's called the Bellevue Rag. Just been strapped down to the bed when you walked in the room. Even though straight-jacketed, you wiped away my gloom. But you are an outpatient while I'm in intensive care. If you just have a breakdown, then a lifetime we could share. I think it's love at first sight, though you're only a neurotic. There's something when I look at you that's helpfully erotic. But if you want to dance with me, you've got to be psychotic to do the Bellevue Rag. You've got a bill that just won't quit while I am photogenic. But you have just a phobia while I am schizophrenic. Pretend that you're a paranoid who's prone to acute panic. We'll do the Bellevue Rag. Well, my roommate's alright, except he thinks he's Genghis Khan. I will get him transferred and then we can get it on. And when you start delusions and hallucinating, you can move in with me, we'll start copulating. You know that things could be much worse. You could have halitosis, leprosy, leukemia, or cystic fibrosis. I will bribe a doctor to say that you've a psychosis. We'll do the Bellevue Rag. And then we'll write our congressman, my dearest Uncle Harry. He'll get a court injunction so the two of us can marry. 'Cause if it don't, I'll tell his wife about his secretary. Doing the Bellevue Rag. Having personality'll make your life such fun. Last week I was Franklin, now this week I'm Jefferson. When you're schizo, you are anyone you wanna be. So you be Cleopatra and I will be Mark Antony. I know that things could be much worse. You could have halitosis, leprosy, leukemia, or cystic fibrosis. I will bribe a doctor to say that you've a psychosis. We'll do the Bellevue rag. We'll do the Bellevue rag. We'll do the Bellevue rag. And now let's switch it up even more. We're going to go back, way back. Some people like oldies. Well, let's try back to 1810 with this gem from Ludwig von Beethoven. Yes, tuning guitars. First person who invents a guitar that doesn't go out of tune, I'll consider it an invention along with the fax machine and email. Or maybe one more is that as a middle-aged man, I think I appreciate even more, but the kiddies might be up. This is one of my own. It's become something of a signature song. I first played it on Prince Edward Island, so I guess you could say it's an international hit. It's one of my own. It's called Try to Fool God, and God Fooled Me. Went off a road, but the creek was too deep. Tried to climb the hill, but the hill was too steep. Should've stayed on the road that's narrow and straight. Should've paid the toll, but I didn't wanna wait. Now I'm stuck in a rut and I can't break free. Tried to fool God and God fooled me. Preacher pointed to the verse, said I had no choice. Then I went and spent my tithe on a new Rolls Royce. The fear of judgment took my soul and took my mind. Now the judgment that I need's been left behind. Tomb's been open, but I still can't see. Tried to fool God and God fooled me. He's a God of mercy, so my friends all say. He's also one of justice, and it's time for me to pay. Talking about things that I don't know. Going places I should not go. Now they tell me I'm a charmer and a damn good flirt. So why am I trapped, overwhelmed and hurt, following her like a lambing to the sea? Tried to fool God and God fooled me. He's a God of mercy, so my friends all say. He's also one of justice, and it's time for me to pay. Talking about things that I don't know. Going places I should not go. Well, they tell me I'm a charmer and a damn good flirt. So why am I trapped, overwhelmed and hurt, following her like a lambing to the sea? Tried to fool God and God fooled me. Tried to fool God and God fooled me. Tried to fool God. Tried to fool God. Tried to fool God. And God fooled me. This is another one of mine. It's based on a childhood game. When people actually played hide and seek and you couldn't find somebody, you'd say ollie, ollie, all and free, which means I give up, come out of hiding. wander on the freeway and you ask what is the leeway that is due you. Is it so? You question of the queen of all there isn't in between, if she is true to you. Is it so? Playing hide and seek with you to find the other side. Is the river of your thought as deep as it is wide? Ollie, ollie, all in free, let's stop this silly game, and won't you try to see what lies in me? I am slowly sinking in my self-indulgent thinking what to say to you. I don't know, and so I keep on stalling as I'm stumbling and I'm falling what to say to you. I don't know, playing hide and seek with you to find the other side. Is the river of your thought as deep as it is wide? Ollie, ollie, all in free, let's stop this silly game, and won't you try to see what lies in me? Try to see what lies in me. Try. Playing hide and seek with you to find the other side. Is the river of your thought as deep as it is wide? Ollie, ollie, all in free, let's stop this silly game, and won't you try to see what lies in me? Try to see what lies in me. Try. I don't feel it. It's almost always the G string. If you put guitar strings in a lineup, the G string will be recognized as the one that's out of tune. And no performance I do, I feel is complete without at least one Beatles song. I was one of those people. I was 7 years old. I heard I Want to Hold Your Hand in my father's 1959 Buick. And the Beatles have been a part of me ever